Hey. Alright, so I am going to react to 10 semi-random U.S. Army WTF videos. They're all fairly recent, and I have not seen any of them. So, let's see some fun stuff, right? Alright, let's go with... Whoop. This one. Yeah. Alright. Let's react to some fucking videos, right? Oh no! Bad. Gotta let me some strikers. But yeah. The fuck? Why are you using a civilian truck to... Chasing promotion points. It's the platoon sergeant and the captain watching. The Spec 4 is just chuckling along, like, yeah. By the way, that's a corporal. Yeah. That's funny. That's a striker.
It's the same bullshit they tried to pull in my day. You know, if it ain't that piece of paper, some other choice they're going to try and make for you. You got to do what Randall Pink Floyd wants to do, man. Let me tell you this. The older you do get, the more rules are going to try to get you to follow. You just got to keep living, man.
L-I-V-I-N. Sham shield, baby. Fucking layouts. You gotta spray paint every one of those motherfuckers. Every ding. That's bent. You're gonna have to bend that back. What is it? Is this Kuwait? Or is this fucking Fort Irwin? You motherfuckers are making my layout harder. I hate you all. Also, only one of those motherfuckers has a PT belt on. The other one, I hope you get a fucking broken hand. You deserve it. PT belts prevent all injuries and cancer. Oh. Would you smoke me? I'd smoke me. Alright. Some of you watching this can smell it. You know that's especially from the mustache. some of you may be asking, wait, how do you know he's a specialist? Maybe he's a warrant officer. You know how I can tell it's not a warrant officer? You can see him. Man. The dude sweeping on the crutches. These dudes will have fucking profiles. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. You will fucking find creative jobs for a dude with a profile. 81 Cav. A particular young soldier was on bed rest. Bed rest. And it was legit. He had legit reasons. He needed to be on bed rest. Sergeant Major decided he's going to the field with everyone else. Sergeant Major, he's on bed rest. You're not going to get... The SCO is not going to sign off and override this dude's profile. It's a legit reason. Son, we're not going to make him break his profile. He's on bed rest. Don't say what kind of bed it's got to be. Have the medics get a litter. So, stretcher. They fucking wheeled that motherfucker into an ambulance. Drove him to the field. And put him on a fucking, essentially a stretcher, stacked up on top of stuff so he could reach the fucking radio. And he spent 2 weeks in the field on bed rest, answering the fucking radio and coordinating from the talk. Gotta say, Sergeant Major Neary was a piece of shit. And look into it, you can see why and how his career ended. But that was some impressive bending of the rules. Now, that duck taking charge and walking through a supply room just reminds me of Rocky Raccoon. I was attached to the military police at Fort Stewart. I was a medic at the time, and I wasn't attached to the MPs as a medic. No. Piss off a sergeant major, and you will be given details. So, I spent a couple months at least as a gate guard attached to the MPs. And a good portion of that was a back gate that no one ever used. But by regs, you got to have a gate guard. 2, actually. There was a raccoon, depending on where you're from, is how you say it. And And this motherfucker would steal people's lunch. Eventually, we got to where just take some food, set it outside of the bag, and Rocky will come up. He got to where he would walk in. So, this mine? Grab the food, step right outside the guard shack, get it wet because they, for some reason, they need to get their food wet before they can eat it or wash it, and then eat and chill. Well, this prick, young private, clearly he was a prick because he got attached to my guard shack, which was the punishment shack. This dude hated Rocky and decided to fucking tase Rocky one day. Now, we would never let him do that. So motherfucker waits until no one's there to stop him. We thought he killed Rocky. We didn't see him for a while. A couple weeks comes by. Rocky comes back. And he's extra just... We had to clear the guard shack, let him in, and had to rebuild trust again. Shitty. Now, we did not retaliate against this young private at all. I did, as a medic, take some precautions to ensure his safety. And because he came in contact with a wild animal, he had to get some vaccinations. I felt it was necessary to give him all of them. All of the fucking shots that were required and allowed. Unfortunately, where I was attached to that side gate with no access, I forgot to pack the new up-to-date needles, and I was forced to go with the needles I had available. Which was a 14 gauge needle that we typically use to puncture the lungs for when someone has a collapsed lung. You've got a third intercostal space, get that long needle. So yeah, that was the only needle I had on hand. Also, I did update his combat lifesavers course, which means I had to give him MPA. Sadly, unrelated topic, I might have mixed up the MPA. It's a tube you shove up the nose to open up the airway. Swallow, swallow, swallow. they claim I mixed up the lube to bevel end with hand sanitizer. Don't fuck with my raccoon. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed those videos. I am aware that it's a niche audience and people that haven't been punished by serving in the military may not recognize a lot of the jokes. But I liked it. And that's pretty much what this channel's for.